That's it. Week's in the books.
Week 8, baby.
A whole lot of people said this week.
Bummer.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that happened this week that I don't think anybody really knew about.
No.
I mean, not just us.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody knew. I mean, apparently Amari Cooper's a thing again.
Evidently.
Evidently, he's back to being a wide receiver 1.
Yeah.
Or is he?
Good question.
It was it a 1 week wonder. He got 19 targets.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's ridiculous.
That's a lot.
He's not going to get that every week.
No.
But hey, we're going to talk about him. Welcome back. Next episode, Fantasy Headliners, coming at you week 8, waiver wire edition.
Yes, indeed.
Got some names for you. It's a little skinny out there.
To say the least, yeah.
It's not like ugh.
Right.
But it's not like, heck yeah.
No.
It's more like, I guess so.
Use them if you got them.
If you got it, if you want to do something this week, pick up a name. I mean, heck, the way things are going this season, it doesn't even matter.
Exactly.
A few injuries. Not a horrible week for injuries.
Yeah.
Carson Palmer, broken wing. That hurts.
A lot of people.
I mean, that affects Larry Fitzgerald, John Brown, Jerron Brown, J.J. Nelson all day.
All day, my man.
I mean, this was supposed to be, hey, he's going to open up the whole offense.
Yeah.
He's going to make the passing game better.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore.
No.
I don't have a whole lot of faith in Drew Stanton.
No.
I think his dancing skills on the sideline are better than his quarterbacking skills.
I love that GIF, man.
That's the greatest GIF almost ever.
Probably.
It's in the top 5.
Yeah, easy.
Jay Cutler got some fractured ribs.
That might work out for the better.
That may not be bad. Mm-hmm. I mean, that offense seemed to do a lot better, except Jay Ajayi.
Yeah.
After that injury, Jay Ajayi had like 112 carries for 15 yards. It seemed like he wasn't going nowhere. But hey, the offense as a whole, the passing offense, Jarvis Landry, Kenny Stills.
Exactly.
Spoiler alert, Kenny Stills is on the show.
Yes, he is.
It's not going to be good, though, for Jay Ajayi. I just don't see him getting going.
No.
I don't know what it is. I mean, they just can't seem to open up any holes for him. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, it is what it is. I guess a lot of people knew he was going to kind of be on the bust potential.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a bust. I mean, he's still top 15 probably in yardage.
I mean, but the thing is, you're still going to have to roll him out.
Yeah, you're going to have to play him. If you got him, you got to play him.
Exactly.
Or trade him. Because, I mean, you can't bench him. Mm-mm. A lot of people probably benched him the weeks that he went over 100 yards.
Yeah.
I did.
I wasn't going to say anything.
I mean, I'll call myself out. I was sick. I'm just like everybody else. I was sick of putting up with it.
Yeah.
And then I put him back in this week.
Hey.
It happens.
You know what I do to him.
That's right. You don't score on Mack's team, you're gone.
Exactly.
He scored, though. I can't get rid of him.
Yeah.
Delaney Walker, top 10 tight end. I mean, tight ends are dropping like flies this year.
Yeah.
Delaney Walker, he's out with it. They say it's just a sprained ankle. Mm-hmm. He wasn't putting any weight on it. He was seen in crutches after the game.
Yeah.
That one hurts. Delaney Walker was one of those solid tight ends.
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't ever going to get you the 20-point games very often, but he was consistent. 6, 7, 8 catches, 60 to 90 yards, solid. So that hurts. But other than that, not a whole lot of main injuries. Not a whole lot of people that, are in everybody's lineup. We do have a lot of bye weeks this week, though. Man. Cardinals, Packers, Jags, Rams, Giants, Titans.
Yeah.
I mean, half the people are just taking the week off.
I guess they're going to Cancun or something.
Something. I wasn't invited.
Exactly.
It's raining outside. It's cold and raining outside. I'm not in Cancun.
Yeah.
But no, we'll go ahead and we'll get into the waivers for this week. Like I said, there's nobody out here that is a number 1 waiver priority target.
Nah.
If you have that number 1 waiver priority, or if you're one of the few that have a lot of fab budget left, this is not the group to go blow it on. We'll give you a few stopgaps, a few holes to fill, a few flyers. Not a whole lot that's really going to change a roster around, though.
Right.
I mean, Beast Mode decided he wanted to play Mall Cop or something. I don't know what he was doing.
Man.
Somebody said on Twitter, and I thought it was one of the greatest things, the run from the sidelines to the scrum that was going on was his longest rush of the year.
I agree.
And it was.
Yeah.
I didn't even, when I was watching the game, because I watched the game, and I didn't even realize that he came off the sidelines. I thought he was out there. Yeah. Didn't even pay attention to him. I saw the replay, and he came streaking in. We're going streaking. That's what he thought.
He looked spry.
He was running quick.
Yeah.
I mean, he was running real quick. But, Oh well, it sounds like right now he's going to miss a game, and then he's got his bye week, so he won't be out. He won't be available for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But there's a couple other names. I think those couple other names are towards the top of your list.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, speaking about beast mode, and it's one of those situations. Okay, you got Jalen Rashard and DeAndre Washington. Both they really had similar numbers actually on yesterday, around about 9-10 carries, 30-something yards. Except, Washington, he did make it into the end zone. This is one of those situations, if you're a Lynch owner, I would suggest, grabbing one of these guys.
Which one?
Close your eyes and just point.
Just eeny, meeny, miny, moe it?
Yeah, but for me personally, I kind of like Jalen just a tad bit more. Reason being, to me, seems like he's more of a passing, type of back.
I kind of compare them to like the whole Jerick McKinnon, Latavius Murray situation.
Yeah.
Jalen's the McKinnon version. Washington's the Latavius Murray version.
Exactly.
That's kind of the same thing.
And last year Jalen, he's shown that he can bust, a couple of long runs. So that's that, type of potential. You know what I mean? That he brings to the table. But again, like I said, if you're a Lynch owner, either one, whichever one is available, whichever one is at the top of your list, just snag him. I mean, you're only going to use him
a week, maybe
hopefully.
2.
Yeah,
maybe.
But there's a chance that he may appeal it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's possible. I mean, we record this Monday evenings, so the Monday night game hasn't played yet.
Yeah,
we don't know exactly what's going to happen later in the week. But even if he is available, is he really worth starting at this point?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, you kind of maybe have to if you have him, unless you've picked up somebody like an Aaron Jones or a McKinnon or somebody you got later on in the year that you can plug in there. But
yeah,
I just don't know if I'm sold on him completely. Part of me in the back of my mind wants to say, okay, this may be the breaking point for him to where he does turn it around,
right,
and starts to run hard and plays angrier. He's always angry. I think he's angrier.
Yeah,
but I gotta kind of see it. I just don't trust it yet.
It's gonna happen. You just don't know when.
It's gonna be like an Amari Cooper moment. It's something in the locker room there.
He's like that toy. Remember that toy as a kid, and you crank it up, and then
like a Jack in the Box.
That's it. And then it pops.
Yeah. And it always scares you.
Exactly.
Yeah. He's the... Done.
That's Marshawn Lynch.
That's Marshawn Lynch this week. Or this year.
Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box. No,
it's better than something else in the box.
That's right. It could be worse.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Rashard, Washington.
Yes.
They're going up against Buffalo this week. It's not the greatest of matchups.
No.
If you can pick one of them up, if you really, really need them, you can start them.
Yeah.
But they're not high on the list of starting unless somebody gets hurt in practice and it's just down to one of them.
There you go.
I'm gonna go with another running back. He's not highly owned, but he needs to be highly owned. It's Marlon Mack.
Yes.
I mean, this kid is electric. He's special. He only had 5 carries for 26 yards, 4 receptions for 40. Going to Cincinnati. Cincinnati's got a decent defense.
Yeah.
But Mack has the skill set to where I don't want to call him matchup proof, but he's not solely reliant on running between the tackles. No. He's quick. He's explosive. He can turn the corner. He can break tackles. Yeah. He just needs more of a chance.
Exactly.
And that whole Colts offense is just in such a... I mean, T.Y. Hilton started trashing their offensive line this weekend.
Wow.
I mean, it's just ugly. I mean,
it is.
I would literally be surprised if Andrew Luck comes back this year. The Colts aren't in the championship hunt. Why bring him back and risk it?
Yeah.
I can see him sitting all year and just riding out Brissett. Yeah. Hopefully, if Brissett does great, trade bait. Yeah. They can go out and get something because they need a lot.
Well, my question is, I don't understand, the coaching staff. Pagano, why doesn't he, give this young rookie more, carries? I mean, he's obviously the best talent on the team, especially in the backfield.
Yep.
Frank Gore's still steady, but he's declining.
Yep.
So
it's the same thing with John Fox in Chicago.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Tariq Cohen, he got the ball one time and he went 70 yards and never touched it again.
Exactly.
Marvin Lewis in Cincinnati. Mixon didn't touch the ball the second half. Yes, I know they were behind, but you can't just totally abandon it.
No.
I mean, that kid is special.
Yeah.
Mixon is a top 15, top 10 talent if he was consistent workload.
Yeah.
He's kind of like Le'Veon Bell light.
Exactly.
But he don't get nowhere near the work Le'Veon Bell gets.
No.
He's not to that level yet, but he's got a lot of the same qualities.
Yeah.
But Marlon Mack, very explosive, highly available.
Yeah.
The potential. I mean, Frank Gore is 212 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, he could get hurt at any moment.
Yeah.
And if he does, Mack's going to be able to produce solid numbers.
I agree.
But, temper expectations. He's not going to be an RB1 this week.
No, yeah. You have to wait on that a
That's
little
right.
bit. I'm going to go with...
Oh, you almost had it.
Yeah. This guy here, man, he had a phenomenal game yesterday, and I think it may continue because of the quarterback change that they just made, and you previously stated earlier as Kenny Stills. So if you guys are out there and you need, a wide receiver, maybe one of your top guys are on bye. I mean, Kenny Stills is a great option. Yesterday he had 6 targets for 85 yards and 2 TDs. In my book, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of it's going to depend on Devontae Parker, too.
Yeah.
With Parker being out, that really helps Stills. Not that Stills isn't going to be useful with Parker, but, I mean, as long as Parker's out, Stills going to get a lot of work. Stills and Landry both.
Oh, yeah.
Heck, Julius Thomas made a catch yesterday. I totally forgot about Julius Thomas.
I did, too.
I mean, it's easy to forget. I mean, I don't think I've heard about his name all year long.
No.
Cutler is that bad to where he couldn't even find Julius Thomas.
Matt Moore actually looked pretty good.
Matt Moore did look pretty good.
Yeah.
He looked a little crazy there at the beginning. I think he was a little overzealous at first, but I mean, no. I mean, he looked 10 million times better.
Yeah.
He actually looked like he cared.
Yeah.
He wasn't just like, waiting for a cigarette on the sidelines.
Yeah.
But, it is what it is. But, yeah, he can really turn that offense around.
Mm-hmm.
And Stills, great talent. I mean, he was great with New Orleans.
Yeah.
He was always that big play type of guy. Still is.
Mm-hmm.
I just mentioned New Orleans. Another guy who's probably, fairly owned, but still widely available.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Ted Ginn.
Yeah.
Ted Ginn, the hands problem is gone.
It's gone.
Ted Ginn has learned how to catch.
Finally.
He has learned it. I mean, he hasn't missed a target thrown to him in 3 games.
Man.
He's on a roll.
Yes.
I mean, he went 7 for 141 this week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's
pretty good.
That's pretty good. And with Snead banged up with a hammy, Ginn's earning the trust of Drew Brees more and more.
Yeah.
They're going to be at home this week in the Dome, playing a tough Chicago team. But
yeah,
I'd still play Ginn this week as a flex.
Yeah. I mean, he's almost, fell into that Brandon Cooks role. That speedy receiver, they can, take the defense, over the top, man. Drew Brees looks for him. So I like him a lot.
Yeah. I mean, if he's available, that's one guy on this list that you could probably start this week.
Yeah.
Especially if Snead's out.
Yes. Yeah. I got a guy, man. Now let me say this first. This is somebody that if you're a Carlos Hyde owner especially, you might want to look at Matt Breida. The reason why I say it is because trade deadline's coming up quickly. And, the rumors have been swirling. Again, you never know what's going to happen, but a lot of times when they say there's smoke, there's fire. I honestly think that this trade is possible. So if you're a team out there that has a roster spot available, I would pick up Matt Breida and just stash him away, just to see what happens. Mm-hmm. Like I said, it's only like a week away. I think it's October the 31st, if I'm not mistaken. That's trade deadline. And like I said, his name's been in the air constantly. So, and again, if it happens, then you got a borderline RB1 just sitting there waiting.
Yep. Would you rather have him or Mack?
I'd rather have Mack. And the only reason that is because I like Mack's style. I mean, I've done some film, work on him and stuff like that. I mean, Mack's talent to me is far better than Breida's, but Breida automatically goes to the top of the pecking order. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, Matt still has old man Gore. He's
never going to retire.
It doesn't seem like it.
I don't think ever.
I mean,
who retires first, Frank Gore or Andrew Luck?
Probably Andrew.
I mean, it sounds possible. Crazy.
Yeah,
it sounds really crazy to even say it, but I mean, Luck can't stay healthy.
No.
What if that were to happen? That'd be crazy.
Man, it's possible.
It's possible. Totally possible. Let's switch it up and go to a young guy.
All right.
I almost put this guy on the last segment of the show, the WTF Players of the week. O.J. Howard has apparently become a top target in Tampa Bay over the last week.
I don't know what happened.
I mean, a few busted plays all year long was his only work, and now all of a sudden he's got 6 for 98 and 2 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
They were kind of busted plays.
Yeah.
I mean, they were scripted plays that worked, but, I mean, the defense was nowhere to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
But O.J. Howard, we knew this going into the season that he had the potential to be a top-tier tight end one day.
Yeah.
He just wasn't given the chance with Breida doing so well.
Right.
The tide's starting to swing. Or is it?
Well,
I mean, Braida's still good.
Yeah. I mean, I would still put my money on Breida just because of the report that, him and Winston have. Now, if you go from a talent standpoint, I think O.J. Howard's probably the better talent.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, Breida still has Winston's ear.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And
he needs his arm, though.
Well, yeah, he definitely needs his arm.
I mean, that'd be awkward.
Well, I don't think he could throw with your ear, but he may try it. But, O.J. has been used primarily as an extra lineman, to be honest, the past few weeks. And then for some odd reason, they was like, hey, I guess we'll throw it to this guy.
Yeah, he can catch.
And he can actually catch.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, they can use them both.
Yeah.
I mean, look at back in the day with Hernandez.
You
knew I was going to say it.
I knew you were going to say it.
But, I mean, that double tight end set in New England.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty,
not too many teams have replicated anything like that before.
No.
They've tried. They've done it for games at a time, but they've never. I mean, that was like a season-long, game plan. And it is. Both guys are great, big-bodied, athletic, can catch, can block a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, both of them. I mean, I think almost from this point on, you could probably almost start both of them, not together at the same team, but
right.
If you got either or, I mean, you're looking. I mean, this is obvious the red zone target.
Yeah.
The tight ends and Mike Evans are getting all the touchdowns there.
Exactly.
That's all that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Mike Evans can't catch all of them.
No. And it would keep defenses honest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you keep, run them both. So, yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Last guy I got on my list, man, and he's 60% owned right now, but if for some odd reason he is available in your league, you might want to look at Marvin Jones. With Golden Tate being out for, as they say, several weeks.
Yeah. Whatever several means.
Exactly. But again, he's automatically a wide receiver 1, especially in that offense. Marvin Jones is a really superb wide receiver, man. And the quarterback, Matt really likes him. So, and Galladay. Don't forget
I was just
going to
bring him up. If he's healthy, that's right. I'm just saying, if he's healthy,
exactly.
This is a chance for Galladay to prove himself.
This is it.
I mean, he's going to get an opportunity if Tate. I mean, like I said, we have no idea how long he's out.
Yeah.
But if he's out for an extended amount of time, Galladay can get healthy. It's his shot.
Because Ebron ain't catching nothing.
He ain't even catching it cold, and it's cold in Detroit.
Exactly.
I've seen the Weather Channel before.
What's that song? It was one on the internet. Is it cold out there in the D? Something. But it was
comment below if you know what he's talking about.
Comment below if y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a song about something out there in the D. But it's funny. But anyway, yeah, we don't even know where he is. I mean, he's not involved in the offense, and it's sad because he's
good,
great talent.
He was good.
Yeah,
he's not really good anymore.
No,
I mean he probably still is. He's just not. He got his money. Maybe he's like, man, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. What about another tight end, another young kid? I know we've talked about him a few shows ago. Mm-hmm. He didn't have the greatest game this weekend, but he played against a tough Pittsburgh defense. Mm-hmm. Tyler Kroft still sitting out there in a lot of leagues.
Yeah.
If you lost Delaney Walker, Tyler Kroft is available. There you go. He plays at home against the Colts this week. Man. Great matchup for him. Great streaming, tight end. Mm-hmm. Great DFS play, Tyler Kroft. He had 4 catches for 23 yards, but yet another touchdown. Mm-hmm. He's kind of like the reincarnation of Tyler Eifert, except he stays healthy.
Yeah.
He's not made of paper mache and chewing gum.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, but hey, he's solid. He's not Gronk by any means, but he's a great weekly play. Tyler Kroft's somebody to keep your eye on. Snag him if you need one.
Yeah.
And another guy that I wasn't going to mention him because I think I've said in multiple shows how much I cannot endorse running backs from the Patriots. I just can't do it.
Right.
But I'm going to say it because everybody else is talking about it, so I'll talk about it for a second. Mm-hmm. Dion Lewis, I guess he's the running back du jour this month. You like that? Du jour?
I do.
I don't even know what that means, but I've heard like soup du jour.
Yeah.
Soup of the day, right? So he's the running back of the day.
Wow.
Look at
That's
knowledge.
impressive.
Knowledge. Hit the like button.
Just for that.
Just alone. But no, Dion Lewis, 13 carries, 76 yards.
Yeah.
Going or staying home against the Chargers, who allow rushing yards to everybody but C.J. Anderson. Apparently, C.J. Anderson's the only guy that can't rush against the Chargers this year.
Yeah.
Great matchup for him. It seems like he's still being used a lot.
Yep.
So, take advantage of that.
While you can.
While you can. I mean, it may not last.
Yeah.
I mean, it may be Rex Burkhead next week, and that's the only reason why I stick away from the Patriots. You just don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, look at how high everybody was on Gillislee week 1.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Mike Gillislee at now?
Who knows?
On a waiver wire or buried on a bench somewhere.
Exactly.
Not playing. But, yeah, I mean, he seems like he's a great option. He looks healthy.
Yeah.
A few years ago when he got his chance, he looked great.
Oh, yeah.
So, Dion Lewis, if he's out there, pick him up. If you need to start somebody, go ahead and start him. Just remember that we told you.
Yeah.
It may be Rex Burkhead, it may be James White, it may be Mike Gillislee, it may be Dion Lewis. It may not be any of them. They may throw 60 passes.
Exactly.
But you never know. It's worth a shot. At this point in the season with all the injuries, roll the dice. So that's the waiver wires that we got for the week. Like I said, it wasn't too...
No, it wasn't nothing spectacular.
Appealing, but these are still solid roster guys.
Oh, yeah.
These are guys will get you by. Yeah. But now we're going to move into the ever so popular. We get a lot of questions about this. A lot of people like the... What the fuck? Players of the week. These are the people who either sat them or you played them.
Yep.
But regardless, they made you say, what the...
You're right.
...is going on here?
Yeah.
And usually we do one apiece. We kind of talked a little bit quicker because we got a few this week. There's a few people that...
It's a couple.
...that burned us fantasy experts.
Man.
All of us. We got asked on Twitter, how did we not know about Aaron Jones? Right. How did we not know that he was going to be the starting running back? Listen, people, nobody knew... that Aaron Jones was going to get 17 carries for $131 and a touchdown.
Exactly.
I mean, he looked great. He was running hard. Ty Montgomery wasn't even involved.
4 carries.
Yeah, I mean, and it could be that they just want to keep Ty rested.
Yeah, I mean, that's possible.
And if that's the case, what's to stop them going forward? I mean, this may be now Aaron Jones' job.
That's a possibility. I mean, I still think it's just too much talent and investment wrapped up in Ty. But again, like you said, that injury, opened the door for Aaron, and he's taking full advantage of it.
Yeah, I mean, he looks great. I mean, obviously they're on a bye this week, so you can't use him.
Right.
He is somebody, though, that, I mean, at least going forward, I mean, coming out of the bye, it's somebody that needs to be started. I think a lot of people had him on the bench this week because nobody knew. I know we gave a lot of people advice. Don't start either one of them because we have no idea who it's going to be. It could be 6 carries apiece. It could be all Ty. It could be all Aaron like it was.
Yeah.
I think this kind of showed you what it was going to be like. Brett Hundley did not look, like an all-pro.
Yeah.
He kind of looked like a backup quarterback.
Right.
But, I mean, give a little credit to the Saints defense and the rainy weather.
Yeah.
That's not an excuse by any means. Brett Hundley, I think, had... Actually, I'm going to get to Brett Hundley here. I'll just include him next because he was my second guy on my list.
Yeah.
87 passing yards for a starting quarterback in the NFL is not going to cut it. Not with Jordy Nelson, Devontae Adams, Randall Cobb, Martellus Bennett, Ty Montgomery, and Aaron Jones, and you get 87 yards passing? I mean, what the?
Yeah. That's not going to equate to a lot of fantasy points.
He did have a 44 yards rushing and a touchdown, though.
Yeah.
So that's one positive. At least he's still going to get you those rushing points. But 87 yards passing from a guy who played all 4 quarters is not going to cut it.
And again, like you said, we have to look at it as his very first start against, and I'm almost, feel crazy saying this, but a New Orleans
Saints defense
that's actually good.
For the last couple of years, we've everybody in the fantasy community sees who the Saints are playing and starts all those players.
Right.
You can't really do that on a given anymore.
Right.
I mean, Jordy Nelson, Devontae Adams, they didn't do nothing.
No.
Some of that's on Hundley.
Yeah.
A lot of that's on Hundley. But that defense has improved.
Yeah. I know the late, great Sam Mills is smiling. You remember when he played for the Saints? Oh, man. Well, I'm a little older than you, so that's...
The name sounds familiar.
Sam Mills?
It sounds familiar.
Yeah. Well, he, the great linebacker from a lot of you Carolina Panther fans know him, but he has a big bust outside the stadium.
Whoa.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean.
But anyway,
impressive. Yeah,
it's impressive in its own right.
Exactly.
Who's somebody you got?
I'm gonna tell you, this is a guy, man. Okay, everybody and their mother,
Everybody.
When they heard that Fournette was going down, okay, Chris Ivory, dial him up. He's gonna do the thing.
Yeah, I even remember, and I'm not calling the guy out by name,
right?
But I will say it because I was watching certain NFL pregame shows before any of the games started, and there's a few of the analysts on the TV shows that were saying, "Don't worry about this guy.
Yeah,
he's not even going to get the ball. Chris Ivory is the start."
Yes,
that guy is
Mr. TJ Yeldon.
All of a sudden, he's great.
Like, where has he been? TJ Yeldon finally decided to play. I mean, 9 carries for 122 yards, and he fell into the end zone for a TD.
And I can't guarantee, hardly anybody put TJ Yeldon in a game.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm sure somebody did somewhere because deep teams, but
yeah,
nobody knew TJ Yeldon was going to do that.
No.
I mean, that alone was, I think I double-taked when I looked at the box score because I thought something was wrong.
Yeah.
Well, there's no way. But, Ivory still got in the end zone, still had a decent day. He didn't do that.
No.
But, yeah, TJ Yeldon, what was that?
Exactly.
What about Latavius Murray? Latavius Murray is another guy that you're sitting there and you're watching him play, and
you have got to be kidding.
Where did that? This dude has averaged 2.3 yards per carry since Dalvin Cook went out.
Yeah,
2.3 yards per carry.
Man,
didn't look involved. McKinnon looked amazing. Murray comes out 18 carries for $113 and a touchdown. Out of nowhere. And that was, I think, like a 30-yard touchdown run in there to make those numbers look a little better.
Right.
But still, from Latavius Murray, that's got to have the Jerick McKinnon owners a little worried.
A little leery.
Because McKinnon was about to just totally run away with it, and now it's going to start.
The dreaded timeshare.
Yeah, it's going to start coming back. But it's Latavius Murray. He'll give it up again.
Or get hurt.
Yeah,
one of the two.
That's right. And I don't want to go a whole show. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because everybody and their mother has talked about it here for the past couple days. Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
His 11 catches for 210 yards and 2 touchdowns on 19 targets on Thursday it was impressive. It was fun to watch.
Yeah.
They overfed him. Even when he wasn't open, they were throwing to him, I think, to try to get him going because they really desperately need him.
Yeah.
I get a lot of questions if we think he's a wide receiver 1 going forward. Was that his breakout? Is he good to go? Me personally, I'm saying no.
Right.
I think he's trending better, but I'm not ready to put him back in the wide receiver 1 yet. There was a certain person on Twitter, he even asked me, hey, do I need to start Amari Cooper? And a lot of people did, but there's just one individual, and I told him no.
Right.
I said, I need to see him do something first. And he told me he just had a feeling and he was going to start him anyway. And I said, man, it's your roster.
Yeah.
We're just here for advice.
Yeah.
I got a few text messages from said person throughout the game.
Yeah.
And hey, congratulations to you. You did great. Made a great call.
Exactly.
You saw it coming. We didn't see it coming. Do I see it coming again? Probably not.
Right.
Probably not. This is not normal, especially they're going to Buffalo.
Oh, yeah. No.
And, it's a great secondary in Buffalo. This was one of those breakout type games.
Yeah.
From a really good player. He's really good.
Exactly.
He's not a scrub.
No, by no means.
He is. He's had a lot of problems catching the ball, a lot of drops. Doesn't seem to have that fire that a lot of people see a lot of times, but he's got the talent. Great game. No, he's not a wide receiver 1 for us yet, or for me. I want to speak for you.
Right.
He's more still of a wide receiver 2 for me.
Yeah.
If you don't believe in it, you're never going to have higher value for Amari Cooper than right now.
Exactly.
If you can get something that your team really needs, if you're really deep at receiver, sell him now and get a running back or something that you can use.
Yeah. This is the best time to do it.
Yeah, it's not going to get any higher. You're not going to get another 11 catches for 210 and 2 touchdowns.
No, that's not going to happen again.
No, not anytime soon. But hey, that was the waiver wire show for the week. We really appreciate you guys Man, we got so many comments last week.
Yeah.
And I love it. I mean, we are setting like records. I'm getting notifications from YouTube saying, bravo.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, what's going on?
Exactly.
They even slowed down our views for a little bit because we were getting so many so fast.
Right.
Listen, we've just started this season doing this. We've gotten great turnout. We greatly appreciate everybody's, support. We greatly appreciate it. Love all the likes we're getting.
Yeah.
Getting lots of likes. Hopefully those keep up.
Yeah.
Those make me happy.
Oh, yeah.
Those are like Oreos for big dudes.
And Big Macs.
That's right. I mean, it's great. And hey, you know what? We are going to get a few thumbs down. And if you want to put a thumbs down, just tell us why.
Yeah.
Put it in there. We can get better.
Exactly.
We're big boys. We got broad shoulders.
Yeah.
You ain't going to offend us.
Nah.
Just be nice every once in a while.
Exactly.
Give us a little props every once in a while.
You never know what we might see in the grocery store.
That's right. But no, we appreciate it, guys. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment.
Yeah.
Keep it going. We'll be having another episode here coming out pretty soon with our start sits. Make sure you check that out. We'll get you all ready for week 8. Yeah. And take it easy. We'll talk to you later.
Peace.